You're sitting on the couch, everything's peaceful. Suddenly, your male cat walks in like he owns the place, because, let's be honest, he does. Pauses, stares at you like you're doing something suspicious, maybe gives a single sniff, and walks out. No cuddles, no interaction, just a brief inspection, like he's checking that you haven't been replaced by a robot. This happens once, then twice, then every day. What's going on? If this sounds familiar, welcome. You're not alone. A huge number of cat owners report this exact behavior, and today, we're decoding it. Because here's the truth. Those brief visits aren't random. They're a language. Your male cat is talking to you. You just haven't learned to speak fluent feline surveillance yet. Let's break down exactly why your male cat keeps checking on you, starting with reason number 9 and working our way to the most surprising and possibly sweetest reason of all. 9. The Bodyguard Instinct. Male cats, especially those who feel bonded to their human, develop an oddly intense protector complex. He might be small, fuzzy, and absolutely terrified of the vacuum cleaner, but in his head, he's your personal guardian. You've probably noticed. When there's a sudden sound outside, his ears go up. His eyes dart to the door, but right before he acts, he looks at you. If you're calm, he stays calm. If you get up, he follows. If you panic, he's either bolting under the bed or going full puffball mode. This is not a coincidence. He's reading your reaction before deciding how to respond to the situation. In that moment, you're not just roommates. You're allies. Some male cats will even physically position themselves between their humans and perceived threats. I know someone whose cat literally placed himself in front of a guest the cat didn't like and just sat there, staring them down. Was the guest dangerous? No idea. But the cat thought so. The point is, every time your cat does a check-in, he's evaluating whether you're safe. Even if he's not brave enough to fight an intruder, he's keeping an eye on you. That's his job. He assigned it to himself. 8. Social bonding on feline terms. Contrary to the aloof stereotype, male cats can be incredibly social, but on their own terms. They may not throw themselves into your lap all day, but they check in constantly, and that's their version of staying emotionally connected. These brief visits, where he looks at you and leaves, are his way of saying, "We're still good, right?" He's not trying to start a cuddle session. He's just making sure the emotional Wi-Fi between you is still connected. Think of it like this. Humans send quick texts to check on people they care about. Cats, they walk into the room, stare, and leave. Same thing. And the more you respect his space, the more likely he is to keep up this quiet, almost ritualistic bond. It's relationship maintenance, cat style. 7. Copycat behavior. Have you ever thought about how often you check on your cat? You walk by his bed, glance to make sure he's breathing, maybe say his name softly. You peek into the other room when it's quiet just to see what he's up to. You do this constantly, and cats, being the observant little scientists they are, notice. Over time, your cat begins to mirror this behavior. He walks in, gives you a glance, sometimes meows, and walks out. Sound familiar? He's doing what you do to him, because in his mind, this is how you show affection. You trained him to do it. You just didn't realize it. This isn't anthropomorphism. It's called social learning, and it's very real in companion animals. He studies you every day, mimics your patterns, and adopts the behaviors that seem to strengthen your bond. So when he randomly visits you, what he's really saying is, just checking in, like you do. 6. The Ancient Pact. Your relationship with your cat didn't start the day you brought him home. It started around 9,000 years ago. Back then, humans were storing grain. Grain attracted mice, and mice attracted wildcats. Humans didn't chase the cats off. Cats didn't attack the humans. A mutually beneficial arrangement began, and over generations, it became instinct. Now, your male cat feels obligated to check on you as part of this ancient, unspoken contract. You feed me, I protect the space. When he walks through the house like a tiny sheriff doing his rounds, it's not just cute. It's history. He's fulfilling his evolutionary duty to inspect the premises and ensure everything's in order, including you. If you've made it this far, your cat probably checks on you daily too. So go ahead, click subscribe to stay updated on more behavior breakdowns like this. And if your cat has a unique inspection style, leave a comment. I want to know, does he do the slow blink before walking off like a boss? Or does he monitor you from the top of the fridge like some kind of fuzzy sniper? Let's hear it. 5. The Little Anthropologist. Male cats are deeply curious about your daily routine. And they're not just passively observing, they're logging data. Bathroom visits? Monitored. Snack habits? Tracked. Nap schedule? Filed away. There's something about human routines that fascinates cats. Maybe it's because we're so big and weird. Maybe it's because, unlike them, we constantly change what we're doing. Whatever the reason, your cat is keeping a mental calendar. That's why he appears out of nowhere every time you open a cupboard or sit on the couch at a certain time. He's not psychic. He's just been watching closely. 4. Crepuscular rhythms. Cats are crepuscular, which means they're biologically wired to be most active at dawn and dusk. This is built into their hunting DNA. So if your male cat suddenly starts checking on you around 6 p.m., or unfortunately 5 a.m., that's why. He's not trying to annoy you. That's just his brain telling him, hey, this is prime patrol time. During these hours, your cat is naturally alert. He'll roam the house, investigate changes, and yes, check in on you. You're part of his territory after all. So the next time you wake up to find him staring at you from 6 inches away, remember, in his world, that's just the night shift. 3. Emotional intelligence. Cats are emotionally intuitive, especially male cats with strong bonds. They notice when your energy changes. When you're stressed, sad, or sick, they act differently. They check on you more. They linger. They may even try to initiate physical contact. This isn't coincidence, it's sensitivity. I've heard countless stories. Cats who sit beside you when you're sick, who gently touch your face when you cry, who guard you when you're anxious. Your male cat may act tough, but when it matters, he's there. 2. Mutual surveillance. You're not the only one relying on him for protection. He's also relying on you. When there's an unfamiliar sound, your cat often looks at you before reacting. He's watching your face, your posture, your vibe. If you seem calm, he relaxes. If you jump, he's ready to bolt, or at least puff up impressively. This is a silent communication system. You monitor the threats he doesn't understand, and he reacts based on your cues. It's interspecies teamwork. You didn't plan it, he didn't plan it. But somehow you created a security alliance. No contract needed. 1. Territorial rights. Let's get one thing straight. Your cat doesn't think you own him. He thinks he owns you. Male cats are especially territorial, and they view their humans as part of their claimed space. When he walks in, stares, and leaves, he's doing more than checking up. He's confirming that you are still part of his domain. This is why your cat inspects your clothes, your bed, your bag after you've been outside. He's sniffing for signs of other creatures. He's making sure no one else is trying to steal his human. In his mind, he's the mayor of the house, and you're the loyal citizen under his protection. Or maybe a slightly clumsy intern. Either way, you're his responsibility. What's your cat's weirdest check-in habit? Does he watch you from across the hallway like a tiny landlord? Does he patrol the windows before bed? Does he monitor your bathroom breaks with CIA-level intensity? Tell me your best cat patrol story below. I want to hear them all. Next time your cat appears out of nowhere, gives you a silent stare, and walks away, just know, it's not random. It's instinct, it's habit, it's care. He's not just watching you, he's watching over you. And hey, if this made you smile or helped you understand your cat just a little better, consider subscribing. There's more where this came from.